This is the plaintiff, Heather Vergulto. She says her landlord, the defendant, refuses to return her security deposit because the woman claims she ruined the place. Ruined the place? If anything, she improved the place. And the defendant owes her big time. She's suing for $1,600, the amount owed. This is the defendant, Jamie Mandel. She says the plaintiff must be out of her mind because she ruined her once beautiful home. She ripped out her verdant garden, trashed her beautiful wisteria, and wrecked the trellis and bushes lining the front of the house. Oh, her money. Ha! She's accused of stealing security.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket, the plaintiff says that she actually improved the apartment she was renting, yet the landlord won't return her security. Now, the defendant says the plaintiff trashed the place and even ruined the bushes. It's the case of Bush League.
Thank you, Douglas. Okay, Heather Vergulto?
Yep.
Okay, you are suing Jamie Mandel?
Yes.
Okay, for $1,600, $1,400 of it, a security deposit that you say she's wrongfully withholding, and $200 for a repair that you did she did not reimburse you for. Tell me what's going on.
Well, I moved in September of 2012. There was work that was supposed to be done the following a few weeks after I moved in that were never done.
Do you have that in writing?
I might have emails in regards to it, but
Okay,
I don't
can
have
I
it
see that?
on the lease agreement.
That's fine. Can I see the emails from back then?
Sure.
What work was supposed to be done and wasn't?
The front window was supposed to be replaced because it was leaking water into the bedroom and onto the floor. I got several quotes to have the window fixed. So when she finally did hire the gentleman,
Who is that
Rich,
gentleman?
His name's Rich.
Who is he to you?
Oh, actually, we just started talking, and he was in construction. He's a landlord as well, and so
He's not your boyfriend.
Well, he is now.
Oh.
Through.
Okay.
We got to know each other afterwards.
Were you dating him back then?
No, I just asked him if he could come give me a quote at the time.
So had she authorized you to go ahead and farm the work out?
Yes, she actually talked to Rich on the phone.
Okay.
So
and
they had
so
conversations.
The $200 of your lawsuit is because what?
Because he went and got the window. I paid him directly so he can go get the window. She then called me and said, I'm not going to have Rich do the window because I have someone who's going to do it for free. I said, okay, well, you need to tell him that. So she called him and said, I'm not going to need your services. He said, well, okay. Being him, that's why now he's my boyfriend, because he's such a nice guy. He delivered the window to the house so her free hire could do the window.
Right, but who paid for the window?
I did.
Did you try to deduct it from the rent?
I then deducted it from the rent because she
And so
still
she
said-
did then?
Well, she did, right.
Right, so,
And I
okay,
told
so
her
why
that,
are you
though.
suing for $200?
Because when her hired man came out to do the window at 11 o'clock in the morning and ripped the window out in the big gaping hole that he left, at 5 o'clock he said, I can't do this window, I don't know what I'm doing, and he left the job site with the window, with nothing, a window out and nothing in the window. So I called her and said, there's a gaping hole on the side of the house, I need to tarp it, I need to do this, so I'm letting you know this is what I'm doing because your guy walked off the job. So the next day, she called Rich and said, please, 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 can you come back and fix the window?
Did she pay him to fix the window?
Well, after I deducted it from my rent again.
Okay, so why are you suing for? I'm not getting it. I want to know why you're suing
The
for the
$200 was because she took materials from him. He bought materials out of his own money.
I'm sorry. Come on up, please. What are you out? If you
I
paid for
him and she never paid me back. I said, I'll give you the $200 for the extra material
What extra material?
When I went there and I saw that the gentleman, what he had done prior, I told her, I said, there's an additional labor
$200
and
cost.
material cost
To
added.
fix what the guy who wasn't up to the task had
Exactly.
done. Okay, prove to me that it's $200.
I didn't bring
Wait,
any.
you don't have evidence of it?
No, I don't.
Okay, we have your testimony.
Right.
But we don't have paperwork from any
I didn't
receipts.
say-
All right, let's talk
right.
about the security deposit. You have a $1,400 security deposit, and she refuses to return it to you.
Right.
I presume, like because I've read her answer that she's going to talk about damage to the place.
Right.
I want you to tell me whether you left that place damaged and unclean like she says she did.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
This is what the front of the house looked like that she says I damaged, and this is how I left it. This is what it looked like, and this is...
Did anybody take pictures when you moved in? Did you take pictures of the place?
No, my mother and my daughter spent 2 days cleaning the house because apparently the renter people that were renting it before, she said, created all this damage, and that she spent days cleaning it because they left it a filth. And I said, I will steam clean the rugs, I will clean it, I will do whatever, because I was anxious to move in. So it took me 2 days to clean the whole entire house.
So you lived there for how long?
A year.
And during that year, it's your premise that you did a lot of improvements to the place because you thought you were going to live there longer.
I thought I was gonna stay there longer,
And
but...
why didn't you?
Because she didn't do anything, especially with the water damage. It took me, and here's a picture of the black mold. I slept in this room for a year with black mold.
Why would you do that? If you're familiar with construction, why would you tolerate it?
I had a year lease and I
Yeah,
didn't
but your lease does not require you to make yourself unhealthy.
Well, I didn't know. I've
saying,
never
like, in
leased
other words,
anything before in my life.
I know, but I want
did
you to
not
know that you have a right to a place that's not going to make you sick. So this is how it looked when the window was...
That was when the last 3
Stuff
weeks
got ripped out and
that I moved out. The house
What reasons did she give you for keeping your deposit?
She said I trashed the house and I took pictures of it, and he's a witness too because he helped me move some of the stuff out.
Can I see the pictures you took?
Even one wall when I moved in, I moved the mirror and it was a red wall. Behind the mirror was white. So I painted that whole entire wall for her.
But that's because you decided you didn't want the mirror. She was fine with just leaving
Well,
it exactly
I moved
the
the
way
mirror,
it is.
but it
See, you have to
kinda-
understand that for her, it's a business. She really doesn't care how comfortable you feel in your place. You rented it a certain way, and if you want to make changes to it, you fund them. But that's very, very different from there being a leaking window and there being mold. Those things landlords are responsible for.
Refrigerator.
Why won't you return this lady's security deposit?
Well, first of all, Heather did all these things unauthorized by me. I did not give her permission. She painted 2 rooms in my house. She just left them unfinished, and it was really made the house look very bad. I have pictures to show it.
Before she left, were you able to rent or sell it?
No, it's still empty. I'm still having
There's still
trouble.
no
It took me
rental?
so long to get it in order after she left.
Okay, can I see the pictures of how she left it? According to you, she left it filthy?
Yeah.
In between the 2 tenants, did you take any pictures of the place so I can see the way you handed it to her? Because that's going to be an issue in this case.
No, I didn't do that.
Don't tell me you're going to remember where nail holes were, because I won't believe you.
No, but the whole room needed repainting because of all the nail holes and the damage. That was the least of my problems with her.
All right.
She didn't even
Oh,
ask
such a
about
cute
painting the
little
bathroom.
cottage.
She started to paint
Okay, why
them.
didn't you finish painting?
She left them like that.
Okay, heard you.
Well, the reason why I didn't finish it was because they said if you're going to repaint it and you're going to charge, I'll take some deduction off the
so
security. if you're gonna
you recognize the painting
Right.
as a problem. Okay. All right. Okay, what was so filthy that you had to charge, you want to deduct $125?
Because
from-
it was the whole house. She didn't vacuum.
Yeah, no, but any pictures of it?
It was not broom cleaned. It was not clean.
Okay.
I just took
Watch
the pictures.
this. Was it broom clean? Was it clean?
No.
It was vacuumed 3 times.
Okay. Was it broom clean? Was it clean? No. Now I need pictures. It's not. This is not rocket science, folks.
I
Give
didn't
me proof.
take pictures of that. Judge.
Okay, how much?
But I did take pictures of the oven and the refrigerator. I spent hours scrubbing. And when Heather moved in, they were clean because my mother, who is 90 years old, was with me a few days before Heather moved in, and we cleaned the kitchen and the bathtub and got it.
Why would you make your 90-year-old mother clean the kitchen and a bathtub?
Because I was desperately frantic to get it done
You
before
made
the
her
new
help you
person-
clean the kitchen and the
Yes.
bathtub?
Yes.
You ought to smack her. Why would you tolerate that?
So if you rent an apartment and it has mold, would you give the landlord a chance to fix it or would you bail?
I think you should give the landlord a chance to fix it. It's not your problem, but if the landlord isn't willing to fix it, you should bail out.
Who's afraid of mold? Who's afraid of mold? Would you bail?
Yes.
Would you give him any chance to fix it?
No.
Is that reasonable to bail without giving a chance to fix?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah. You don't know what you can get. It's mold.
Fair point. Going inside the courtroom.
What is this a picture of? An additional hole in the rug?
I think it's a hot iron that you do with your hair.
Oh, maybe,
And her
yeah.
teenage daughter lived in that room, and those marks were not there before Heather came. I'm 100%
Okay,
sure.
what room is that?
That is the master bedroom, which she gave to her daughter.
You gave the master to your daughter?
And I never did see any color paint that she's telling me.
You
her
should have seen
daughter
the room
did
I
that.
slept in. It was smaller than your cubicle or your
What?
judge stand.
Honest
daughter-
to God, what's wrong with us? Why do we let them suck the life out of us like this?
All right.
But you're worse than I am because I wouldn't give the master to my daughter. Is this your daughter's?
I mean, my daughter did have a lot of stuff, so I'm not sure. I don't even know
Okay.
what the other side
All right,
is.
gotcha. So let's look at the reasons why you want to. The repair of the damaged walls, unless you can prove that it's more damaged now than the way you handed it to her, you can't collect that. The painting and the painting supplies and the painting's labor, that I think is legitimate. Let me see an estimate from painters.
As soon as I find it, yes.
While you're looking for that, talk to me about this landscaping issue. You want $100 because she ripped out your wisteria.
Actually, I guessed $100, and I just got a professional estimate. It was way, way more than $100.
But she agreed to it. She agreed.
Watch this. Are you listening?
Okay.
Brace yourself. Did you agree to it?
No, I did not.
Okay. Now will you listen to me? Okay. Get it in writing.
And that's from her.
Are you listening? Or are you still
Yes.
talking?
Sorry.
So this is how it looked beforehand. And this is, what's the wisteria? The two in front or this?
It actually went over the arbor.
It's gone already in this picture?
Yes.
Do you have a picture of how it looked with the wisteria?
I have before and after.
Let me see it. Can I hand it to my bailiff? I mean, what she did looks really pretty.
But it's not my taste, and it
That's
was my
fine.
house.
That's right. And actually, I like the blue too, but if it's not your taste and you don't like it.
I would have liked it had she finished it.
So this is the wisteria that's growing on the
trellis, which I had someone make for me, and now it's an empty, naked trellis, and it's an eyesore now instead of looking pretty.
Did you return the keys?
No,
Yes.
she did not.
I gave
return it
her
to?
a key when the guy came to do the window. I gave her one set, and then I gave her another set that I had when she came to the house.
But according to you, she entered your house afterwards? Mm-hmm.
So she has
How do you
keys.
know she entered your house?
Because she took a couch out of it.
Her own couch?
Yes, which she left for me, which she asked if I wanted, and we decided to keep it so the house wouldn't look empty. And then all of a sudden, a week or two later, it was gone.
Because you weren't returning her security, but it's not all of a sudden.
Well, but she still had no business going in my house.
Your point is she has no
So
right
I had to
enter.
change
Did you go
the
in there to
locks.
take the couch out?
I went in because I said I'd leave
How'd
her
you
for the
get in?
weekend of the showings.
How'd you get in?
I had the key.
Right.
That's the key she got back.
I had to put in new locks.
Got it.
I had to put in new locks when I moved in because you never changed them either.
Yeah,
I don't
got it.
change them normally.
Okay, ladies, this is fun.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about why you're keeping the security deposit. First of all, the amount of the security deposit is $1,400. Is that correct? Both
Yes.
sides agree?
Yes.
All right. Okay. The $60 for the repair of the damaged walls. I find that you are unable to prove that these are additional holes or somehow worse than how the tenant last left it because you do not have pictures to show me how you handed it to her. So I'm not going to go with you on that one. The amount that you're deducting, I'm still waiting for the painter's estimate.
I had two men painting after the first man decided it was too big a job for him to do.
You
So-
have a nasty habit of picking the cheapest way out, and then the cheap comes out
I trust
expensive.
people.
No, it's not about trusting people. You're cheap. If you go ahead and do it right the first time, it costs less. Hand the receipts for the estimates for the painting to my bailiff.
I'm not a good businesswoman, or I
Well,
wouldn't
then be a
here.
better one. There's a bunch of papers with notes on them. Where's the estimates from painters? You're asking to withhold $1,100 almost. I need to know that you're not hiring Mo, Curly, and Larry at $10 an hour. What is this? Okay, this is where we do a little what?
Okay.
Rough justice.
That's right. The carpet damage. You're asking to withhold $175 for the holes, and that would be half of the cost to replace the carpet because you understand that you already had a carpet that had some problems with it. Mm-hmm. I find that's fair, actually. The cleaning services. First of all, do you have a receipt for cleaning services, or that's just your personal time?
I paid somebody partially, and then
Can I see the receipt for the somebody that you paid?
And no, because she was supposed to meet with me yesterday, and we had a snowstorm.
Okay. Landscaping without permission. I'm with you. You kind of felt that she was like taking over the joint and
I
trying to
felt
pretend like it was her
She
place.
was taking over, even down to the color of the wall, which she did not tell the truth about the color of the paint.
We're done. No one say another word but me. Okay. I find that you're entitled to keep $750 of the security deposit for the things that I see that are quantifiable, including the painting labor, the damaged carpet, and the keys and the wisteria, which you had no permission to cut off. I find that you then owe her the remaining amount of her security deposit, which is $650. So there's a net judgment in favor of the plaintiff in the amount of $650. That's my verdict. Thank you.
Well, the defendant will be refunding some of that security deposit over to the plaintiff. Step in here. You satisfied how the judge rules on this one? Here, step
Not
over.
really.
No? Well, the problem was if you wanted more, you didn't have the evidence to prove that you had the right to keep more.
I sent up to her thing showing how many times the rent was late, how many times the checks bounced. I never collected the fees for that, $60 each time.
Whose fault is that?
It's my fault. I'm too nice. And
Okay.
I was nice to her
You're
from
going
the
to be
beginning.
tougher from now on?
If I ever have a tenant again, I will have to be
Okay.
tougher.
All right, right around the corner this way, okay? All right, so come on in here. You didn't get to everything you sued for.
What are you going to do? It was just, I tried to be helpful. I tried to improve things because I knew things were tight for both of us, and I'm not going to trust anybody again. And hopefully I'll never have to rent. That was a one-off thing I've never done before in my life, and I'm glad I hopefully never have to do it again.
Harvey?
You know, it's real simple. The landlord can deduct for damage, but you need estimates, and the estimates have to be reasonable. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.